Morning, everybody. We're here at my friend's place. William Brady's here in Naples. He's got this large pond we've been pumping down all night, all day yesterday and all night. He's got a couple of tiger shovelnose in there, he says, and a red-tailed catfish that he wants me to take out of here. Maybe a pacu also, and there is some largest goldfish that I see in there, but the goldfish are staying. It's kind of mucky, and the lima protection overlayment is all ripped up, so I don't know what. I see maybe one catfish, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna have to get in there and see what I can catch. Alright, we got him out of that muck. Really mucky pond. I would really just drain it and clean it. I'll let Bill decide what he wants. We got the 3 catfish and the pacu out. There they are. 2 tiger shovelnose and a red tail. Look about not quite 2 feet. This tiger shovelnose, this one's 1.5 feet. The red tail is less than 1.5 feet, tip to tip. The pacu is probably also 1.5 feet. Alright, so we're gonna go home, acclimate them, treat them against parasites and bacteria external with microblift broad spectrum disease treatment, which is based on formalin and malachite green, and then we'll give them a potassium permanganate bath and put them in their target tanks, I think, unless I decide to go for quarantine. I don't know yet, we'll see. Alright, we're home, we changed out our water. Pump is going, aerating. We're ready to do the first treatment. So it's 35 gallons of water in there or so. I'm adding 50 milliliters of microblift broad spectrum disease treatment. So that's about 15 times the concentration. 15 times the concentration on the label. The label is for the long-term bath, 1 milliliter to 10 gallons. So I'm upping it 10 times, that's 1 milliliter per gallon, 35 milliliters, plus 1.5 more. So I'll let them soak in this bath for, I want to say, an hour, maybe 2, and then we're gonna do the potassium permanganate next. A few minutes in, just checking that everybody breathes fine. They don't look stressed to me as far as the breathing. I mean, not too stressed given, of course, the circumstances of getting caught out of their home and dragged out and changing water, but the gill movement is not desperate, so they're breathing rhythmically and slowly, so that's good. Well, unfortunately, all I can report is a disaster. I lost 1 tiger shovelnose, about 21-22 inches tip to tip, and red tail about 17 inches tip to tip. And the other 2 tiger shovelnose seem to be doing okay. They both pick up and swim sometimes. including the pacu. Right now, pacu is sometimes it swims, other times it's laying down. At least there's hope for these two. Tell the truth, I don't know what. I have only two guesses. The first guess is that this fish spent too much time in the muck in the pond when we pumped it down very low. I could not catch him otherwise. I had to pump it down to about foot and a half, and a foot out of this was all muck. So when I came to pick up this morning, they were at the surface breathing heavily. Everybody was at the surface that was in the pond. There was some goldfish too. So perhaps they were much weaker than I thought. They couldn't handle the treatment with microblyph broad spectrum disease treatment. Of course, I used a pretty high concentration too, but then I thought if I see them struggle, I'll cut down on the time, and I missed it. When I came back, thinking about an hour. I mean, after about the bath had been going on for an hour. They've been okay at the beginning, as I showed you, but after about an hour, it was pretty much too late. So I took out the medicine very quickly and I tried to save them, but it was of no effect. So either I used too high a concentration of formalin and malachite green, or I let them go for too long, or they were pretty exhausted from struggling in the muck and stressed out. Moreover, I couldn't use the muck water to transport them, so I used tap water, which I conditioned, of course, but they have gone through 2 water acclimations, from the pond into the tap water, and from the tap water to our water. So that didn't help, of course, either. This tiger shovelnose is probably about 3 inches shorter than that guy, so I think it's about 18 inches, 18, 19. Sometimes he swims even to the top. I mean, he's probably doing not too shabby, but I'm afraid to be optimistic. Okay, so now these two guys can recuperate. Hopefully. I'm praying and hoping for it. Without getting taken advantage of by the tank mates. On the quarantine 300 gallon. One full day later, the pacu recovered, more or less, and it's swimming around now. The tig is looking also much better. A lot less excess slime. So praise the Lord, they have recovered and on the mend. And hopefully we'll live. It's been more than a full day later, actually a day and a half later, 36 hours. The tiger shovelnose and the pacu are doing okay. That's from this morning. I just turned the light on, so they're a little agitated. Again, I think they're gonna be fine. But we will report honestly as it develops.